Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third annual Alliant I Merit Talent Show and Fashion Show. Thank you very much. Right off the bat, I want to introduce the people that are responsible for this party, the I Merit people. It's going to be Dr. Estela Matriano and Dr. Rodney Lohman. So we're going to have them say a few words first.
Yeah.
So come on up.
You're on.
Come on.
This is the problem.
Yeah, this is the problem. Let me fix this microphone.
I don't need a mic. Do I?
No, you don't need a mic. No, yeah, you don't need a mic.
Yeah.
This thing isn't connected, but this is.
Yes. Good afternoon, friends of iMerit and the International Studies Association of Alliant International University. We welcome you to this annual talent and fashion show so that we can more or less make you all feel that we are really in an international university. So for this afternoon, we are proud to present the program that will be beautifully emceed by Richard Gardner. Okay, welcome, and I hope you enjoy this big show of the year, the talent and fashion show. Okay, let's go on.
Thank you, Stella.
So on behalf of iMerit San Diego, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you to this third annual event. We're excited about the acts that we have and think that they're going to be very entertaining. Not just our talent, but also our talent in fashion with our international fashion show. Just a commercial about iMerit. Everybody knows what that stands for, right?
It's in the program.
It is the International Multicultural Educational Research, Intervention, and Training for Alliant International University, and that's been an important part of our institution for some time. We do have an upcoming set of events that will be on Tuesday, the 8th of May in Green Hall. It will be a combination of our annual CIC Cultural Identity Ceremony event and the President's Lecture Series. And we'll be talking about disparities in education and also disparities in mental health and healthcare. And we'll have some very exciting stuff that's going on with that. So please join us for that as well. We also want to invite any of you who have interest in being part of iMerit to join us for next year. Our final meeting of the year will be held in May on the first Thursday, but next year it is open to all, and we're always looking for people who are interested in this area, so please join us if you have interest in the iMerit activities. Now, I would like to introduce Andres Escalon, who is a graduate student in our master's program in industrial organizational psychology. He is also the chair or the president of the International Students Association, which is co-sponsoring this event and also the International Fashion Show. Andres, you're on.
Thank you.
Well, you know, when you're the third one to speak and welcome you, well, there's very little to say. So, just welcome on behalf of ISA. I really hope you enjoy and discover all the talent that Alliant has. And I hope you have a great evening. At this point, I would like to call the officers of ISA to step forward because we all organize this together. So I would like all the officers, Nikki, secretary. Come forward. Victoria. I didn't see Victoria.
She's running away.
Oh.
And
Yang Yang. don't see the other officers.
Yeah, they're not.
And Dr. Machano as our advisor. Carol, our
Advisor.
advisor.
She's taking pictures.
Sophie. And there's others that are not here. So we all put together this for you to enjoy, to discover the talent at Alliant. And I hope you have a great evening.
Back to me, I guess.
MC.
I should tell you this, I'm no longer a regular MC, I got promoted. I am now the distinguished MC. Thank you very much, Doctor. Okay, give us 1 second, we're gonna get our first act ready. now, here's Yang Yang. He's going to sing a couple of Chinese songs, and we have the English translations that you guys can follow along with. We're going to put that up on the big board here.
Hi, thank you. I just got a coach a week, so if I might still have some problems. So if I think like you think it's very bad or not professional, it's okay. But I will use my heart to sing, you know. Yeah, my song is Friends. It's a Chinese song. It's very popular in China. And today I will send all my friends the song. Thank you.
Thank you. Here we go.
Thank you. 这些年，一个人，风也过，雨也走，有过泪，有过错，还记得坚持什么？真爱过，才会懂，会寂寞，会回首，总有梦，总有你在心中。朋友一生一起走，那些日子不再有。一句话，一辈子，一生情，一杯酒。朋友不曾孤单过，一生朋友你会懂。还有伤，还有痛，还要走，还有我。It's not me, okay. Hey, 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 yeah. Now I will sing this song in English. Yeah.
The beginning.
Well, no, the second one.
Got it.
Years ago, we agree the great friends we would be. Those we were quite young, but it's not hard to believe. Every day, every year, with each love, with each tear, means so much more to me. With you, dear. Friendship will grow day by day, even when we are far away. I know we'll be okay. Friends forever will stay. Though the future still unknown, I will never be alone. Those we change, those we grows, in my heart is our home. 都一生一起走，那些日子不再有。一句话，一辈子，一生情，一杯酒。朋友不曾孤单过，一生朋友你会懂。还有伤，还有痛，还要走，还有我。Those we change, those we grows in my heart is our home. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm going to start by reading some English forms of Japanese haiku. I've been a scholar of haiku for 40 years or so. I was privileged to be one of the people who founded the first journal in English that published haiku in what we call American haiku form. And just briefly, a lot of people know about haiku, and the reputation is that it's anything that's written in 17 syllables. Not quite like that. A brief definition is the way things come together in nature to give us a momentary glimpse into the oneness of things. So there are usually two things that come together in nature that compare or contrast, and then there's some kind of a third turn on it, and it makes you go, aha, that's the way it is. Just simply, that's the way it is. And I try to write a haiku a day. I've been trying to do that a year for 4 years. I did it for 1 year and published a series of haiku. I thought I would read from that today. Just season is very important to the haiku as a shorthand to get kind of a mood. So I'm going to read haiku from 1 year, some poems that were written for full moon, and I'll get a sense of the season from them. I got this thing in the wrong direction. It's left-handed. Horizon, or over the horizon, whinny of our neighbor's horse, cold full moon. So that kind of comparison would be between the sound, the thin whinny sound of a horse, and the light of the cold full moon. Can you get the comparison at all? And this is February. All night the moon will let you look at her, tell you nothing. All night the moon will let you look at her, tell you nothing. Earlier, moon, you were caught in the pine needles. But there you are. Earlier, moon, you were caught in the pine needles. But there you are. Yeah. She puts out the cat, legs dangling from her arms in the full moon. She puts out the cat, legs dangling from her arms in the full moon. And I think we're down to June here, June gloom. Night mist covers the Milky Way, not the moon. Night mist covers the Milky Way, not the moon. July, dry around here. Water after dark to the pine trees you planted. Moon in the bucket. Water after dark to the pine trees you planted. Moon in the bucket. August, moon waiting. No more mosquitoes than there should be. Moon waiting. No more mosquitoes than there should be. In harvest time, pumpkins with their pumpkins, their golden eyes half shaded, wait for the moonrise. Pumpkins, golden eyes half shaded, wait for moonrise. Well, I'll give you a sample of that. I'd like to read 3 poems about food then. Still one of nature poems. So, This one's called Gratitudes, a short poem that starts with a kind of a long introduction. It's from C.G. Jung, a psychologist, in a letter. The temporariness of this life is indescribable. The temporariness of this life is indescribable. Whether you are watching a cloud or cooking soup, you do everything on the brink of eternity. Walking on the earth to the upper garden at dark's cool touch, through crickets, under a screech owl, to pull carrots, gold eruptions beside the basil smell, gold eruptions beside the basil smell. On the way down to pick 2 grapefruit, 2 oranges for our breakfast, assuming in between one more night with you on this spinning, one more night with you on this spinning green marble. So I'll follow this with a poem that starts out for breakfast. For breakfast we have in the fridge fresh salmon steaks. We have new cleared lettuce and matsubi and spinach and green beans and beets to steam. Or eggs, hold the salmon. Eggs, we have 24 ahead of us, so eggs with chopped onion, sweet corn and heated cherry tomatoes. War drums in Iraq, once we couldn't find bin Laden. Little interruptions here. The ordinary against the indescribable. A stack of grapefruit just picked, juiced all you want. Their fresh cells alive in us. Isn't this amazing? 2% of the people eat something they've grown. Without bringing fertility to their lips, the people will go mad. They will kiss an icon and go kill. We don't have to worry about a terrorist or an anti-terrorist squad at the door yet. We also have green chili grown from seed. I could roast while you rub their skin off. Me at the stove, you at the sink, while we talk and grin. On the Tibetan wheel of hunger and satisfaction, one morning's spin. We also have green chili grown from seed I could roast while you rub off their skin. Me at the stove, you at the sink, while we talk and grin. On the Tibetan wheel of hunger and satisfaction, one morning's spin. And I want to invite you out to Julian on Sunday, Earth Day, from 11 to 4 o'clock. Hewlett Farms will be having a fresh produce stand. It's on the way to Julian at Wainola Crossing, about 5 miles before you end up in downtown Julian. So this poem is called Farmer's Market. 11 to 4. They're going to be homegrown music and rides for kids, big kids too, and lots of fun. Farmer's Market. Seriously, didn't we have fun weighing out the packets of lettuce, arugula, spinach, how many apricots to a pound? It's from last year, of course. Harvesting first tomatoes from first planting. Blushing Anna apples, jalapenos, tomatillas. Going to market with summer squash under both arms. A tray of garlic on your left, a basket of lemons to the right. The value of chard. Who the kohlrabi recognizes, who likes the rough-edged kale, learning the price of things. How time prices out compared to the Thailand vendor selling ripe red dragon fruit. Learning the price of things. While waiting around, fragrant cucumber slices get to know their neighbors. Life is good. I can taste it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Euler. You know, when I hang around with this guy, my IQ goes up a little bit every time, so. That's what they used to do in the old coffee shops. Cool video, cool video. All right, let's get ready for our next outstanding performer, Alliant's own, Dr. Suresh Kanikar. Please hold while we get outside for him.
Well, whenever I'm scheduled to sing, I try desperately to get some musical accompaniment, generally without success. The reason for this is that musical accompaniment, in my experience, serves as a camouflage for bad singing. So here I am, standing before you, vulnerable, defenseless, but that's the way life goes. And what doesn't help is Ishtala asked me to sing 2 songs instead of 1. And I could not say no to her because I don't want to lose my job. So here both are Hindi movie songs. The first one is sad, tragic. It is sung by the hero of the film who has terminal cancer, and he says, life is a journey that nobody understands. Where we go after we leave this world, nobody understands. So this is the theme of the entire song. And I'll tell you the theme of the second song after I finish the first one. जिंदगी का सफर है कैसा सफर कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं जिंदगी का सफर है कैसा सफर कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं है ये कैसी डगर चलते हैं सब मगर कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं जिंदगी को बहुत प्यार हमने दिया मौत से भी मोहब्बत निभाएंगे हम रोते रोते ज़माने में आए मगर हंसते हंसते ज़माने से जाएंगे हम जाएंगे पर किधर है किसे एक खबर कोई समझा नहीं कोई जाना नहीं ऐसे जीवन भी हैं जो जिए ही नहीं जिनको जीने से पहले ही मौत आ गई, फूल ऐसे भी हैं जो खिले ही नहीं, जिनको खिलने से पहले फिजा खा गई, हैं परेशान नजर थक गए चार अगर, कोई समझा नहीं, कोई जाना नहीं, जिंदगी का सफर है कैसा सफर, कोई समझा नहीं, कोई जाना नहीं। Thank you. You are very generous. The second song is an upbeat song. The hero in the movie, in the film, sings it on the telephone to his beloved, and he says, I am bringing to you that song for which you are waiting with burning eyes. I'm trying to translate it as close to the original song as possible. It is a slightly longer song, so please bear with me. जलते हैं जिसके लिए तेरी आंखों के दिए, ढूंढ लाया हूँ वही गीत मैं तेरे लिए। जलते हैं जिसके लिए, जलते हैं जिसके लिए तेरी आंखों के दिए, ढूंढ लाया हूँ वही गीत मैं तेरे लिए। जलते हैं जिसके लिए, दर्द बन के जो मेरे दिल में रहा, ढल न सका, जादू बन के तेरी आंखों में ढुका, चल न सका। दर्द बन के जो मेरे दिल में रहा, ढल न सका, जादू बन के तेरी आंखों में रुका, चल न सका। आज लाया हूँ वही गीत मैं तेरे लिए। जलते हैं जिसके लिए, दिल में रख लेना इसे हाथों से, छूटे न कहीं, गीत नाजुक है मेरा, शीशे से भी टूटे न कहीं। दिल में रख लेना इसे हाथों से, छूटे न कहीं, गीत नाजुक है मेरा, शीशे से भी टूटे न कहीं। गुनगुनाऊंगा यही गीत मैं तेरे लिए। जलते हैं जिसके लिए, जब तलक नाए तेरे रस के भरे ओठों से मिले, यूं ही आवारा फिरे गाए तेरी जुल्फों के तले। जब तलक नाए तेरी रस के भरे ओठों से मिले, यूं ही आवारा फिरे गाए तेरी जुल्फों के तले। गाए जाऊंगा यही गीत मैं तेरे लिए। जलते हैं जिसके लिए, तेरी आंखों के दिए ढूंढ लाया हूँ वही गीत मैं तेरे लिए जलते हैं जिसके लिए. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Suresh. Bollywood calls. Bollywood. Bollywood. All right, give us a second while we set up for this next one. Make sure the fire extinguishers are close by and we turn down the air conditioning because it's about to get hot in here. All right.
Are you ready to do some cha-cha-cha? Yeah. Who here speaks Spanish? Muy bien. Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo está todo? For the rest of you, I want to give you a short Spanish lesson because there's a chorus that's repeated and repeated, and if you are so moved, you might want to sing the chorus. Now, this is especially good for men, but you can adapt it for women. The chorus is, Esa cosa que me hiciste, mamá, me gustó. Okay, I'll break it down. Esa cosa. Repeat. Esa cosa. Esa cosa. That thing. Esa cosa. Que existe. Que existe. Esa cosa que existe. That thing that you did. Esa cosa que existe. Mommy. Mommy. And the women can say, papi. Papi. Esa cosa que existe, mami. Esa cosa que existe, mami, me gustó. Esa cosa que existe, mami, me gustó. Esa cosa que existe, mami, me gustó, me gustó. Algo así. Okay, esa cosa que existe, mami, me gustó, me gustó. That's the chorus. Another thing I'd like to see if anyone would like to dance towards the end of this performance a little bit. Anyone who might want to come down and join me at the very end. You can just freeform on the sides. Okay, I need at least two. One for each side.
Ready?
Yes, this is Mami Me Gustó.
Number 5.
It's a cha-cha-cha. Now, normally you don't dance it alone. I'm going to add a little last jazz.
That was Dr. Holly Wilson, and sí, mami, me gustó mucho. So give me 1 second while we get set up for the next act.
And I couldn't say no to Estella so much, she got me to do 2 things today.
All right, who's next up on this party? Here comes the Presidente with his horn. The world famous Andres Escayón is going to pleasure us with his trumpet. So get ready to boogie woogie.
I want to play a couple songs that probably, well, I hope most of you are familiar with. Who here likes Metallica? Okay, let me see if you like this. Anyone a fan of Guns N' Roses?
Axel.
I want to play 2 more songs for those fans of Star Wars. And the final song I would like to play is John Lennon. So Imagine, because we can always dream a little bit more.
Thank you, Andres. What a talented young man we have over there. Okay, give us a second. We're going to get hooked up for the last talent show, and then we're going to take a short break and get ready for the fashion show. So,
Okay.
short joke. Till we get this fixed. A rabbi walks into a bar. He goes, "Give me a short Manischewitz. It's been a rough day." To the bartender, says, "Oh, a little glass of Manischewitz," and then a Catholic priest walks into the bar. He goes, "Oh my gosh, it's been a tough day. Give me a half a glass of red wine." Bartender gives him a half a glass of red wine. And then a blue whale comes into the bar and goes, "That's the joke." Now I'm going to explain. You guys are probably good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to today's show. And now we have Shamin Hitoun. She's going to go ahead and talk about her country, Mauritius. Need a microphone?
Okay, so you can see the photos of Mauritius going on, and I'll give you like a short story of the island. So, of volcanic origin and generally sheltered by borders of coral reefs, forming natural, safe, crystal clear lagoons, Mauritius has been a dream destination. Known to the Arabs as early as the 10th century, but officially discovered in 1505 by the Portuguese navigator Pedro Mascarenhas, the island was occupied successively by the Dutch, the French, and was ceded to Great Britain in 1814 through the Treaty of Paris. On 12 March 1968, Mauritius became independent. Republic Day was celebrated on 12 March 1992. It's a democratic state and enjoys political stability. Some of you know where it is in the Indian Ocean, but would anybody know exactly where it is?
On the other side of Africa.
More precisely.
More precisely?
Yeah.
North of Madagascar.
No.
Madagascar.
Yeah, that's true.
I know.
So how many religions on the island? How many religions on the island?
Religions. How many religions are there? One.
Three major ones.
No.
Religions?
How many?
Major religions?
Yeah.
10.
Well, approximately, because it's a blend. It's a blend of diverse cultures and religions. And because Mauritius is a country of immigrants, so we have immigrants from all over the world. And then we celebrate everything. So festivities are celebrated in the spirit of peace and harmony throughout the year. So we have Kavadi, Diwali, Christmas, everything, like all the, yeah. And as you can see, it's like a dream destination. Many people come there for their honeymoon, from Europe principally, because from the US it's expensive. So any guess as to how many cuisines we have?
All of them.
Yeah. Yes. So it says like the local cuisine is a testament of the influence of the melting pot of various religions, and this produces remarkable results. Mauritian cooking is a class of its own. It's combined and influenced by different cultures and cooking traditions. So you can eat Creole, Mauritian, Chinese, Indian, or Muslim food, practically anything. And if you look at on the website over there, you can have like an idea of how the country looks like. And if you want any more information, you can just go on the website and find out more for yourself.
Is there surfing there?
Of course.
Okay, up there.
Surfing, parasailing, snorkeling, All the sea sports, we have all of them there. Plus we have coral reefs, so plenty of fish, like wide variety.
Thank you very much. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Mauritius was the land of the dodo bird, right? It was the last place where they found dodo birds, which is a great big bird.
No, actually it was the only island where the dodo was.
Right, it was the only one that they ever lived. Crazy dodo birds. Okay, that was it for the show, but now we have a thank you from Shamim. So here comes Shamim again.
I would like to thank everybody who has contributed for the talent show, Dr. Matriano, the ISA advisor, Dr. Luhmann, the iMerit coordinator, and everybody, all the ISA officers who've worked for this event, and everybody who has performed. Thank you very much. And I would like to announce that there'll be refreshments now, and after 15 minutes we'll come back for the fashion show. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, take a quick 10, 15-minute break. Please go out and eat the snacky poos and come on back and we will do the fashion. Almost ready for the fashion show. Good looking group out there. No cat calls, no whistles. Behave yourselves. I'm watching you.
Got a joke for us?
I do, as a matter of fact. Too late. A rich gentleman dies. And he gives $1 million cash to his lawyer, his priest, and his doctor, with the wish that when he is buried with an open casket, that he wants the cash placed in the casket and buried with him, just in case. So they go to the funeral, and they all put a little package in with the coffin, and they bury the guy, and then the lawyer calls them back later to make sure it happened. And so he asked the doctor first, and the doctor said, well, you know, he was a really sick man when he passed away, and he owed me $100,000. So I took that cash out, and I put the other $900,000 in the casket. And the lawyer looks down, and then he looks at the priest, and the priest says, well, I took half the money. I took $500,000. We built a new orphanage. We were able to make a 500-bed orphanage, so I don't feel guilty with that. But the other $500,000 I did put in the casket, and it got buried with the gentleman. And then the doctor and the priest look at the lawyer, and the lawyer says, what? I wrote him a personal check for the whole amount. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. No. But here comes the talent show. Right off the first bat, we have from China, Yang Yang Li. Come on down, Yang Yang. All sporty and dressed. He's going to say a few words.
Next, we will show you our Chinese modern clothes.
Look familiar, yeah.
War without stranger.
Thank you very much. Coming up next is Tracy Chan. Tracy Chan and Charles Zong. Huh? Oh my goodness.
Turn up the air conditioning.
Here comes the music, sorry. Mrs. China. Kids, close your eyes. All right, hold on 1 second while we get, there's supposed to be music to this, so. China.
No, that controls the microphone. The computer will control volume.
Everybody, let's go. All right, next up, Still from China, it's the lovely Nicole Wang. Come on out, Nicole. Wang. No, you're fine. This is not the China I know. Okay, here we go. Last from China, Bear Liang. Come on out, Bear. Oh my. Oh my. Thank you, China. All right, coming in to represent Colombia, Andres Escayón. Handsome and talented. You want to say something? All right, coming up, representing Cuba, the very talented Dr. Holly Wilson.
This is the costume of Oya. She's a goddess in Santeria. She's the goddess of the wind and the cemetery. She's the only woman goddess allowed to fight with the men. And she's a very powerful goddess. She grabs the lightning from the sky and brings it down to the ground for power.
Sí, mami. Me gusto. Ooh. Man, that lady got energy. Thank you, Holly. Boom, 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 boom. All right, representing France, we have Sophie Hubert and Agatha Fernandez. Come on down, ladies. Wow! Hey. Don't tell me Alliant don't have talent. Yeah, man. All right, coming down from, looks like Germany, we have Dorianne Perez. Come on down, Dorianne. Oh, my goodness. What a lovely outfit. But we should make him come back in and do it again. All right, next from India, we have Marika Rizzo. Marika is wearing what they call a sari, made out of cotton and draped especially for celebrating Diwali, which is the Festival of Light. Namaste, Marika. Thank you very, very much. Coming up next, we have Kay Lee representing Malaysia. Come on down, Kay Lee. Kay Lee is wearing a Malaysian Chinese costume. Malaysia has many different race and ethnic groups. The three main groups are the Malay, the Chinese, and the Indian. And her costume is called a Cheong Sam, which is a traditional symbol of Chinese culture and history. Thank you, Kay Lee. Coming down next, representing Morocco, is Victoria Gali. Come on down, Victoria. Morocco, North Africa. The name of her costume is a takachicha. This dress is often worn for celebrations, especially weddings. It is usually composed of two pieces. The dress is the first layer, but not ornately direct decorated fabric, and more elaborate second layer to cover dress the buttons on the front. Thank you, Victoria. I know the next one. Okay, coming down next, representing Nigeria, is Tommy Johnson. Come on down, Tommy. Very nice. This is a traditional outfit worn by Nigerian women. It's called a buba. It is not a costume, it is an outfit worn every day, everywhere by women in Nigeria. It's one of the many traditional styles of dress. This style originated for the Yoruba people in southern Nigeria, but can be found widely throughout the country and other parts of West Africa. It's made from cotton, tie-dye, silk, or lace. Thank you very much, Tommy. Coming down, representing Pakistan, is Julian Ansari. Come on down, Julian. Lovely, purple. Power to the purple. That is a lovely outfit, Julian. Thank you so much. All right, next up on the bat is Noah and her 3 daughters, representing Palestine. Come on down, Noah.
Please mention each dress from what country?
I certainly will. These are the traditional Palestinian dresses. They're decorated with hand-stitched embroidery. The colors and the styles differ from one city to another. Every city has its own style. The most popular colors are black and red. However, you will often see many colors used at once. The dresses are wide and long with wide sleeves, belts on the waist, and embroidered scarves. This kind of dress is called a thab. Noah's thab is from Jerusalem. Hanen's thab is from Ramallah. And Batul and Barad's thabs are from Bethlehem. So remember, each outfit represents a different city. That's kind of cool. Thank you, ladies. And coming down now, representing Philippines, is Nikki De Leon. She's also in charge of putting this thing together. Nikki is wearing a Philippine dress called a turno. It's a long dress with butterflied sleeves and is worn during special occasions, hand embroidered. It's made out of pineapple fibers, sometimes referred to as a peanut. Thank you, Nikki. Lovely. All right, now we're talking about Russia. Torben Henshek. Come on down, Torben. Looks like a San Diegan. Yeah, man. Torben. Spasibo. And then, please hold. Back again. All right, Vittoria Gali is back again. Come on down. This time she's representing her home country of Italy. Thank you so much, Vittoria. Let's give it up for the entire cast over there. What a good-looking group, huh? You guys want to come on down for one big picture? Come on down in the center and we'll get a big picture of all of you guys together. You do this every day. Don't be shy. Short people in the front, tall people in the back. Go on down, everybody. Yeah. Turn off the projector. Yeah, we can do that. Hold on. Projector. That should turn off the projector. Got it. Press it twice. Hit it again. There we go. Hit the off again. Press the. Hold on. We're trying to get that stupid light off. Press yes. Where's the yes button? I don't see a power button. Do you? We need an IT guy. Oh wait, we don't see the off button here. Is it? Oh, I ain't getting up on a chair up there. Keep smiling. Right here. Oh, we got it. All right, Torben. Go Russia. Oh, heck, I lost the problem. Okay, here we go. Everybody say cheese. Wait. Man, it's like the 4th of July up here.
Okay, 3, 2, what are we doing? Come on,
Let's go in.
Come on, Stella. Don't be shy.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, what a good looking group, huh?
Sorry, but can everybody come? The picture takers.
What are you saying?
Wait, let's let the pro. Natalia's the pro. She's making $50 an hour, so let's her pull the shots here. Yeah.
The website, I think. 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I'm not done.
Plus, we're getting this on video, so
This is one on the website.
hopefully it'll turn out.
One more, and then we'll get it. 1, 2, 3.
Say Alliant.
Wendy. Awesome, thank you.
Thank you all. Give yourself a big hand. Woo! All right, we're going to have a Victoria. She's going to give a message of thanks.
Yes.
Here she comes.
And then Dr. Chan.
And we'll have the closing remarks. You guys can take a seat, make yourself comfortable.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to thank everyone for coming to this event. We had a great time putting it together. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you next year. I want to thank ISA, Merit, and Dr. Matriano as always for being here for all the needs. And an applause to all my fellow ISA members. Without them, this couldn't happen. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Oh, how do you say that in Italian?
Grazie.
Grazie. I should have known that. And we're going to get some closing remarks from Dr. Wendy Chung, the iMerit co-chairperson. And here's Wendy.
Associate you.
Associate Chair.
I associate with folks. Okay, well, I was told, is it yesterday? Oh, Wendy, by the way, you have to do the closing remarks. And I had, yes, Estella, most certainly I was. I couldn't say no. She just told me that's what I had to do. So I said, and gladly I'll do it. Well, here was another wonderful experience. You know what I was thinking as I was sitting there? This is an inexpensive way to travel. It is, because I felt as if I was transported to different cultures. When we started off with the first instrument, I thought, oh my goodness, and we didn't know where it was from, but then she said it was China, and she described it, and I felt transported, and I'm sure most of you did also. And then we had our, it felt like a global space. You know, they talk globalism and people meeting, and it seemed like something out in the distance, but this was our global space. It was cultures coming together, having fun, sharing who they are, etc. So we traveled to China, to Japan, we traveled to Mexico, we were brought back to Alliant with, the monologue. We were transported right back to, and people were going, yep, that's what we know. And I think it was profound for me, and I know I looked around the room and I saw people really, really enjoying it. And that's what globalism is. It's actually doing it, not just talking about it. Let's talk about models and theories. No, let's do it. And that's what happened today. It's unfortunate that quite more people were not able to be here. And I think we need to think of ways to increase that, because it is a profound experience. It's like, there's a concept of bringing your whole self to work, bringing the whole self to work. We don't do that. We come in and what we see of each other is the professional, academic person. But when you listen to someone's talent and you experience it, you start getting the whole person. And that's why this kind of event is really good, because you walk out of the experience knowing not one dimension of that person, but almost the whole person, because culture is who you are. So I thought it was very profound. I think we need to scale this up a lot, to the point where everybody understands this is a signature event, and everybody looks forward to it. So I guess the committee can talk about, or the ISA can talk about how we can do this on a grander scale. So thanks to everyone. The fashion show was fabulous. It was really fabulous, and I know everybody enjoyed it. So we're looking forward to next year. We're looking forward to a profoundly bigger event, and we're all ready to contribute to that. Okay, so thank you again. I also want to thank our MC, Mr. Richard. He needs to work on his jokes a little bit more, but he has a year to do it. He has 1 year to do it, so thank you very much. You're awesome.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for
Okay.
including me in this wonderful participation event at Alliant. So,
Okay.
and then last but not least is the amazing Dr. Estela Matriano.
Well, what I was going only to say is most of our ISA students are graduating. So there are around 10 of them who are graduating, so they will depart for their own countries, but let's hope that they will send us a substitute for next year. Yeah, to fill in their spaces, the models from France. Who else? Yang, you are coming back to Alliant. Andres, you have to send somebody from Colombia and all that. So for those who are graduating, I hope that there will be some replacements so we can maintain the global community here in Alliant. Okay, thank you so much for everything. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, thank you.
You're very welcome. Ulan Anuman.
Next year.
Until next year. Did Rodney want to word? Rodney, go. Rodney, you want to say something? That's it. That's it of the show. Thank you so much. Yeah, have a great night. Oh, drive safely. That's a wrap. See you at the wrap party.